What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Okay, guys, a couple of things I want to address. Starting off with, where has the content gone? I think I've done this video already to some extent, but I actually want to talk to you guys about like what's really happening. Okay, so you guys are aware that my channel has grown fairly steadily, right? And I've been very much looking forward to the new release of Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. So majority of my time is being spent on the game I've been anticipating for years, and I'm thoroughly loving it. Okay, so I just want to make sure you guys understand. It's not that I'm not logging in here, doing my dailies, etc. I've very much been just focused on something else right now, and I feel like a lot of the folks that I play with and all my friends on this game have kind of done the same thing where they've now moved over and shifted to something brand new. It's funny I bring this up, and I'm only talking about this because somebody who used to a commenter, and shout out to you, made a very good point that I used to be their number one source for Street Fighter Duel, but now because I don't play it as much and I'm not putting as much commitment to it, I can no longer be that source. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people being real with me, and I'm being real with you guys from a strategy standpoint, from a boss standpoint, and all that. Where I used to make guides for you guys, I've just lost the interest of doing so in this game because it became very stale and repetitive for me. I will say though, the devs have doing a much better job with quality of life and releasing content. Now I know for a fact that the Infernal and the Master Towers is something that everyone's a little upset about because they've put a pretty hefty wall around the rewards because how difficult it ramps up after I think stage 40 or something. So I understand that part really sucks. So I get it. And that's the kind of stuff that really bothers me as a player, right? And kind of makes me kind of stay further away from this game. But I still do log in. I still do try my best to be there for my guild. I may have missed a battle or two here or there for the effigy clash, but I'm doing my best to be here for you guys from a opinionated and a news type of point of view. Now, I'm not saying the guides are going to be done forever, okay? I'll never say that because I'm a firm believer of never say never, because who knows what's going to happen in the future, right? I may end up coming back to Street Fighter Duel because of a character drop or a big mechanic that they've added, or if they made it a little bit less time consuming for me and I've got the passion back. But I think like anything else in this world, if you play too much of something for too long, it loses its sparkle. I think that's fair to say, right? I don't think I'm speaking gibberish here when I say that. Like, it's like anything else in life, right? If you become too comfortable with something, or if you eat the same food every day, or if you see the same people every day, that initial not love, but that initial butterfly effect, or the feeling that you have in the butterfly feeling is not effect, sorry, it's completely different. The butterflies you get in your stomach for something brand new, or the excitement you have for something, kind of diminishes over time. It's a diminishing effect. I think it happens to everything in life, right? It's very natural progression. So I just want you guys to know I haven't quit. I know I haven't done very much content in the future. Some folks might not want to even watch this kind of content, and that's fine. I think I've been very opinionated on this game. A lot of my videos have been guides, but many of them have also been just my thoughts and feelings about Street Fighter Duel, the community, etc., right? But I will say, guys, there is a lot of good games out there that I've been able to try because I've widened my horizon, and I can tell you there's games out there for everybody. And I'm being serious. Like, Street Fighter Duel is not the only game out there, and it's not the only game that I'm going to be playing, because quite frankly, there's a lot of good developers out there that not only take care of their content creators, but also take care of their player base. And I think a lot of folks forget that it's a big deal for players to feel like the devs want them to be there. Now, I don't think Street Fighter Duel has done a bad job in any way, shape, or form lately. I think they've done a better job. But I think I've said this before in the past, where if you get punished enough, any form of gratitude or any form of reprieve makes you feel like something good is on the horizon or something good is happening. So I just, after going through so many different games and just being able to see what's out there, guys, I can honestly say we've been put through the ringer, right? As Street Fighter Duel fans, we've been punished beyond belief. And I think for me, the game I still love. Like I still enjoy playing it. I just don't like certain aspects of it, right? So I still love. And again, I think the devs have done a better job going forward. So there's no negativity here. I'm just trying to be a realist, right? And I'm being honest with you guys in terms of how I feel about the game lately. So take that as you will. Now I'm playing Final Fantasy VII like a madman. I'm making a lot of content for Final Fantasy VII. It kind of is the same like thing I did with SF Duel, where I'm just loving putting content out. It's refreshing. It's my favorite franchise of all time. Street Fighter is like my third or fourth favorite franchise, but nothing compares to Final Fantasy for me. And with that being said, I don't want you guys to think that again it's now taken over my life and that's all I'm going to do. I'm still trying to make content where I think it fits best. I'm making this specific video to kind of highlight that because what I don't want to do is just make a video to make a video. You know what I mean? This is not that case because I'm explaining myself, right? Some of you might see this as like, you're exactly doing that right now. But I'm not. I'm trying to actually explain my thoughts and feelings because some people have asked me, like, Payne, where you been? Where's the videos? How come you've kind of stopped? What's going on with Street Fighter Duel? And I think it's a fair question. And I'm totally okay with people not looking at me as their main source of Street Fighter Duel content because I don't think right now I am that main source, right? I think the main source, to be quite honest with you guys, is Hayes. Hayes Inc. should be your main source for Street Fighter Duel content. He's been putting out a lot of content. And I'm going to say this because before I showed up, I'm going to take credit where I think credit is due for myself. I don't usually do this, right? But I think before I showed up, people were putting out decent content. And you guys were getting 1 video, 2 videos max a day. When I came out with all my insane amount of content that I was putting out, also the 7 to 8 videos, I think it also helped a lot of content creators see that that is a valid way of creating content. It also put a little fire under their butt. And I think the guys who stuck around for Street Fighter Duel, like myself, Hayes, and Rokage even's coming back, right? I think those guys deserve a little bit of love. Like Rokage left, I think he's pretty much actually as casual as I am at this point. But I think Hayes, for example, just shout out to my boy. I have much love for him. I think he deserves to be the main content creator for this game. That's just my take on it. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Now, I know there's obviously other content creators that make guides and better guides and stuff, but I don't think anybody has an investment as much as he does. And I hope that at least he gets the credit he deserves for still making this his primary focus. At least I think it's still his primary focus. But yeah, I just like, for me guys personally, like I as much as I love the game and I've invested my time and my content has been a majority of my content has been Street Fighter Duel, I just don't have the same level of excitement when I'm doing, for example, the same guild effigy for the 3rd or 4th time now with the same bosses, with the same mechanics. Just now I have to do 3 teams instead, right? Or the events that are just back to back to back to back. Some characters that just don't make any sense to me. Well, not don't make any sense, but just aren't really worthwhile. So there's just a lot right now that I feel about SFD, not in a negative way, just in a burnt out way, right? In a way that I just feel like if I release content right now because I'm being forced to release content, it's not going to be my best content out there. And I think you guys will feel that, right? So I hope there's an understanding of that. I just don't want you guys to think I've given up on you, and I've not. Clearly, I've not, because I still make content for this here and there. I just don't want to make guides for it right now because I feel like I've done this already 4 times. You know what I mean? Like the guides are still there. Yes, there's new characters, obviously. There's new lineups you can do, but the mechanics of it hasn't changed, right? So for me, it's kind of like this has become my true idol game. I'm logging in. I'm getting things done. I'm doing things for my guild. I'm communicating with my community, which matters the most. But in no way in my mind do I think that I am the main content creator now for Street Fighter Duel. Like I said, you know who I said should be that. Now, listen, I don't want to lose subscribers, clearly, because I love you guys. It may happen. Who knows? Someone watched this video and be like, you know what? Screw you, Payne. You betrayed us. I'm leaving. Might happen. Who knows? It's not the first time it's happened. It won't be the last time. And that's fine. People have a right to feel the way they feel, and I won't take that away from you, and I won't even take it personal, to be honest with you guys. It's just, I just want you guys to know where my head's at and where I'm coming from before someone else makes that impression for me. I'd rather be the one to say it. You rather hear it from the horse's mouth, right? That's the saying, and I just want to be the horse that says it. So that's pretty much my take on it, guys. Again, go join Hayes, jump on his channel, subscribe to him, let him know how much you love him because he's still your main content creator for this game. And hopefully I make a big return when something brand new and exciting is out that can definitely change the excitement for the game for me. But for now, it's just the same old thing to me. So, and I feel bad just making lackluster content for you. All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.